Hello and welcome back. You have found me in the kitchen today and I'm going to share with you some of the things that I'm loving right now. So this is the non-crafty section of my vlog. There is one teeny tiny crafty thing, but everything else is just about things that I've found and discovered on my travels during my everyday life that I'm loving right now. So if you're not interested in that, then that's absolutely fine. I'll see you on another vlog. But if you want to stick with me, I'm going to tell you about some of my discoveries. So the first thing to tell you about is my what am I wearing. So as you know, I tend to make a lot of my own clothes and accessories, but there are times that I will buy stuff. They are namely when I see something I absolutely love that I couldn't get the fabric for myself, or I couldn't make myself, or my going out clothes. So anything super sparkly, sequiny, really slinky, anything like that that I really don't fancy making. So what I'm wearing is a really lovely dress that I bought, my husband bought for me when we were on holiday in Amsterdam in the summer. And it's a lovely wrap dress. As you can see, it's got this ruchy section here, so it's really flattering on the tummy, and it's just a straight figure-hugging pencil skirt. What I like about it is that it isn't a wrap dress, but it looks like a wrap dress. So the top comes over. You can either have it plungy like I've got, or you can tuck it away. Now what I loved in the shop was the lady was brilliant. When I tried it on and I came out of the changing room and I went to her, oh, it's a bit booby, and she said, no, she said, before 5 o'clock, after 5 o'clock. And I was like, that's absolutely brilliant. So it does go brilliantly daytime or evening. The reason I bought it is A, because it is super flattering. It's really, really comfy to wear. But it's this beautiful fabric. So if I come close, you can see it's got all these lovely birds on it. Beautiful bluebirds, lovely purple blossoms, and it's a really gorgeous, thick, heavyweight jersey. And I've said before in my sewing vlogs, you just can't get printed jersey like this in the UK. The only place you can get it is in Europe. It's normally from Holland or Germany, and it's normally really expensive. It's about £24–25 a metre. But rightly so, this dress cost, I think, with the exchange rate, about 75 quid. So for just a simple everyday jersey dress, that's quite a lot of money. But this is an absolutely classic piece. I'm going to get loads of wear out of it. I really love it. I feel fabulous in it. It's always a real statement dress, and people always ask me where I got it. So it is a shop called Lead and Gill. I'll put that down below. They don't have a website. You can't order online, but they do have a beautiful, beautiful range. It's all the jersey fabric, but loads of different style dresses and tops. And it's beautiful. Everything's bright and funky. I'm going back in January, so this time I'll try and get a little bit of video footage so that you can see inside the shop, and I'll see if the lady's got some details that you can get in touch with her. They also sell the most beautiful embroidered knee-high boots, and I have some of those on my wish list this time, so who knows, I might come back with those. So the next thing I wanted to talk to you about was makeup. Now, I'm not a massive makeup person. I never have been. If you've been watching my vlogs for a while, you'll know that I recently discovered MAC lipsticks, which I really liked. But since then, I have discovered a brand called Younique. Now, Younique is a network marketing company. So just like Pampered Chef, Body Shop, all of those, women can set up their own businesses selling Younique products. But what I really like about the Younique product is that for everything that you purchase, a percentage of your money goes to the Younique Foundation, which helps women who have previously been abused to basically restart their lives. So it's got a really good thing behind it. As a business, they're all about empowering women and building women and developing women up to be strong, independent people, and encouraging people to develop their own businesses. And I really love that ethos. It's not something I'm looking to sell by any means. I've got my own business and I'm really happy with it. But I was really, really pleased to discover my friend, a very dear friend, Tade, wanted to set up a Younique business, and so she's done that, and I have done everything I can to support her. So Tade, go for it, girl. You're doing awesome. You don't need my help. Your products are amazing, and actually they will sell themselves without the fact that you're so fabulous behind them. So Tade has a Facebook page. It's called Effin' Gorgeous, which I love. So go and see her. At the moment, she's doing some fantastic Black Friday specials, but I just wanted to show you a couple of the products that I use and love. The first is their BB cream. I don't like to wear heavy foundation, not when I'm, unless I'm really going out. And so for every day, it's very rare actually that you see me with makeup on. But when I do wear makeup, if I'm going to a meeting or something, then I like this BB cream. It's really lightweight. I've got it on at the moment. It gives you a really nice coverage, really nice smooth coverage. But it's not too heavy. It doesn't feel like you've got any makeup on at all. So that's the BB cream, and I also use their concealer as well. I do have their foundation as well, which I like, but as I say, I only wear that when I go out. They're really well known for their foundations. They have mineral based foundations and cream based foundations. I don't get on with the mineral one because I've got really dry skin, so I do find their cream one works much better for me. But the lovely thing about Younique is that you can get all the advice that you need on your skin type. You can get samples and try samples, and if it doesn't work for you and you don't like it, you can send it back for a money back guarantee. So that's really good. So if you've got any questions, ask Tade and she'll be happy to answer them for you. The other thing I absolutely love is their eyebrow Moodstruck Precision Brow Liner. It's like a really fine, I'm not even sure if this is gonna show you, it might do. There we go. It's a really fine, like a crayon that winds up, and then on the end it's got a little brush for you to smooth out what you've drawn. It's great for me because I have really fine eyebrows. They don't really exist, to be honest. So it is nice for me to be able to pencil them in. I've put that on the wrong way around. So that's good. I love that one. They are absolutely famous for their 3D Wonderlash mascara, which is a fibre-based mascara. So you put the liquid on first of all, and then you put these little fibres on top, and then seal it with the same sealant. It's absolutely fantastic. It really does look like you've got false lashes on, and it's really easy to use. I only use this again when I'm going out. I don't use it every day, although some people do, but I've had mine for quite some time and it's going a really long way. I don't know if you're going to be able to see my eyelashes, probably not, no, or maybe. You can see they're quite long. And that's just one coat, one application. So it is really nice. I also like their eyeshadows. I've got quite a lot of Younique, can you tell? This is lovely. This is their Moodstruck palette. You can see it's got some really lovely shimmery colours, but it's also got some matte colours just for your everyday mixed in there. So I love that. It comes in this really nice magnetic seal box as well. It's really nice quality packaging with the mirror in it. So I'm loving that. And the last thing I love is their lip stains. Now they really do what they say on the box. This is the Stiff Upper Lip stain, and it's in Skittish. Now this is actually, although it looks red in the container, it is hot pink. Now this stuff lasts 24 hours, no word of a lie. When you put it on, it does not come off. So I know that I want to wear red lipstick tonight when I'm out, and this is bright pink, but I wanted to show you how good it was. So as soon as I put it on, I blotted it. But as you can see, it's still a really nice colour, just with one blot. It's still quite pinky, but it's pale enough that I'll be able to put the red lipstick over the top and it won't come through. But I can show you how bright it was because that's what I blotted off. So it is really good. It does pass the cup test. I've worn this on a night out. I've been drinking, I've been eating, I've been talking, and not a single bit came off on my cup, my glass, my food, anything. And I went home and most of my makeup had slid off my face, but my lip stain was still absolutely perfect. And it doesn't have to be really bright and leery colours. They do lots of colours, but it is absolutely fantastic. So that's enough makeup. Sorry, I've wobbled on a bit, but I do really love the products and they are fantastic. So please do go and visit Tade's Facebook page, Effin' Gorgeous, and she will answer any questions about any of the colours, any of the range, and she won't push you to buy it at all. You can just ask away and see what's for you. So go and have a chat to her. So I have a couple of other things I want to talk to you about. The first thing I've discovered that I absolutely love is my new verbena candle. So this is one of the Lily Flame candles. They sell these in John Lewis, and it smells absolutely delicious. I love scented candles, but I really don't like all the sweet floral smells. I much prefer something more citrusy. So I'm a big fan of the L'Occitane verbena bubble bath and smellies. So when I discovered a verbena candle, I just had to have that. These are about £9, I think, in John Lewis. They do bigger ones as well. But I've been burning this quite a lot recently, and you can see there's still plenty left in there. But I've got another one of those on my Christmas list. I finally feel like I am a vlogger of worth. Those of you that watch my podcast will have seen that I have finally discovered some tea that I actually like, that is stinky flavoured tea. This is by Taylors of Harrogate, and the first one I discovered was their sweet rhubarb, and then now their spiced apple. And they are really, really lovely. You can leave the bags in the cup and they don't over brew, and they just get tastier. And in fact, with the sweet rhubarb particularly, once it's gone cold, you can still drink it and it still tastes absolutely delicious. So for me, being a busy mum, my tea always goes cold, but you don't have to nuke it in the microwave. You can come back to it and it's tasty chilly. The spiced apple one is just like Christmas in a cup. It smells delicious, it tastes lovely, and it's a bit like mulled wine. So they're Taylors of Harrogate, and I bought those in Waitrose. And I think they were about £2.75 or something like that. So they weren't silly money either. Speaking of Christmas in a cup, leads me nicely to one of my new favourite shops. Have you discovered Home Bargains? I love it. I bought this fabulous little mug in Home Bargains the other day. I think it was about 60p. Really, really sweet. Home Bargains is a bit like a pound shop, but things obviously aren't a pound, but they're still really, really reasonably priced, but they're the quality of a nicer high-end shop. It's really hard to explain. You just need to go. They're all over the country. But I go in there and I don't really go in with anything in mind. They do food and toiletries and stationery, baby goods, toys, that kind of thing. It's a bit like B&M. That's another one that's very similar but not quite as nice. But they do have lots of lovely ranges, to the point they do a lot of Cath Kidston inspired stuff. And one of the things I picked up when I was in there the other day was this lovely tin. This was about £2.50, and I thought that was sweet in its own, but when you open it, it's got two more little tins inside it. So you've got, the light's shining on me, sorry. You've got this lovely little London bus tin, which is sweet, and another little flowery tin, which would just be perfect for keeping your pins or notions, stitch markers, that kind of thing in. And I thought they'd make really nice gifts as well. You could separate this and it's a bit pikey, I suppose, but you could separate it and give them out to different people if you were just looking for little stocking fillers. So I thought that was really cute. Obviously all their Christmas stuff's in at the moment, and I picked up this little chap for my tree who I thought was very lovely as well. So a little glittery music person. I don't know if he's going to focus. There we go. He's cute, isn't he? With his furry hair. He's slightly chilling, actually, but I do quite like him. So leads me on nicely. Another thing that podcasters tend to be into are Pops figures. Now, I'm not particularly geeky. I'm not into my Marvel or my superheroes or anything like that. But when I saw this little chap, I just had to have him, and I asked my husband to buy him for me. So I've seen this appear on quite a few people's Instagram feeds. It's Dobby! But not just any old Dobby. Check out what Dobby's holding. He's got a little sock. Can you see that? I don't know if it's going to work. There you go. He's got a little sock. So I saw lots of these on Instagram. Quite a few of the people that I follow have got them. And I just had to have him. So I asked my husband to order him for me, which he did. But when he arrived, he also gave me these two. I've got Mrs. Potts and Chip. How sweet is he? Look, and he's got his little chip out of him. He's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I'm not going to collect loads of these. I've got nowhere to put them for a start. But I have asked for Belle. I want the peasant Belle, so in her white and blue dress. For Christmas, because she's really, really lovely. I know Katie from Inside Number 23 collects pops, and she's got loads of them. She likes sort of Harley Quinn and everybody like that. As I say, I'm not into any of that, so I'm not going to become a big pops collector, but I just wanted to show you those because they are really sweet. The last thing I've got to show you is crafty, and that's my whips basket. Now, I don't know how you all store your whips, but this is how I store mine. So for those of you who aren't crafty, whips are your works in progress. So these are all my knitting and crochet projects. Now, I bought this lovely basket when I went to Norfolk on holiday with the family. We came across a really lovely market, and there was a lady selling these beautiful baskets. It actually crosses up, folds up into the middle into a cross and becomes a little small handbag style basket, but I've got it open at the moment. And inside I keep all my individual knitting and crochet projects inside their relevant project bags. So it looks really tidy, and I have that by the side of my sofa with all my whips in. So for the naked eye, when they come into my house, it looks like I'm super organised, but actually I can just chuck it in, and when I want to work on something, I can just take out whatever bag I want to work on and sit and knit and crochet. So I'd be really interested to know how you store your whips, so do let me know. So that was really annoying. My battery died on me just as I was saying goodbye. But actually, I do have one last thing that I want to show you. Now, I promised you ages ago that I would take you on a guided tour around my kitchen. I'm not going to do that because it is an absolute pigsty and it really needs a bit of a tidy up. But I am going to spin you around so I can show you my last favourite thing. So when my husband and I planned this kitchen, he decided that he would like a boiling water tap. And I said to him, what a ridiculous idea. Who needs a boiling water tap? We've got a perfectly good kettle. But him being him, and he was in charge of the building, we got the boiling water tap. I'd poo-pooed it to within an inch of its life, but oh my goodness me, I love it. Don't tell him. Shh. It's brilliant. If you want to put pasta on, straight from the tap, straight to the stove. You want to make couscous, straight in the bowl, couscous ready to eat in 3 minutes. I'll come down in the morning and I think, oh, I'll just put the kettle on. No, I won't. And I make myself a cup of tea. It's instant. I'm actually drinking an awful lot more tea than I used to because it's just so easy to make a cuppa. So I'll show you. So I've got my Naughty Elf mug and my sweet rhubarb tea. The tap's really handy because it goes up and down, so you can have it up high if you're putting a big saucepan underneath it, or down low. The nice thing is it has got a safety catch on it, so obviously you can't just turn it on, and we've got small children, so that was something that was really important to me. So you literally push it down and turn it. And there you have it. 1 cup of tea. Done. It is so lovely. It was the best gadget we ever bought. Yes, it is expensive, but I think in the long run, we were getting through a kettle a year easily. And I think in the long run, it will be fine. It's possibly not any more economical than it would be to boil water in a kettle, but who cares? It's really, really easy. It's time saving and I absolutely love it. So there you go. That's the last thing that I love. Slightly weird and wonderful, but my boiling water tap. So I will see you back soon once I've been shopping a little bit more, probably after Christmas, with a few more things that I love. Take care and see you later.